Well, hi everybody, and welcome back to Moodle Support Theater. We are in video number 2 of our QuickStart series here at Southern Oregon University, and as promised, we're going to show you how to add a profile picture. To do that, let's come to the upper right-hand corner, and next to my name, you'll notice I've removed my picture, and we just have the icon that everybody will get until they choose to add a picture. So I'm going to use the little tick mark right next to it, give it a click, and I'm going to choose Profile. When the screen pops up here in the upper left-hand corner, we're going to edit the profile. And we'll see our username and all of this kind of stuff at the top. Please don't change this. The user picture may or may not be open. This one happens to be. If it's not, you'll see this view, and you'll select the little triangle to open the picture. Now, we showed you how to drag and drop a photo, and you can do that quite easily. Other methods, because not everybody works the same, right above the word Files, we see an Add. In here, we can browse, and if we have to look in a more remote area, as indicated here in the left-hand column of the little pop-up box, you can go to your X drive, your department drive, your own personal thumb drives. I like to keep my stuff on my desktop. I'm a little type A that way. And yes, here's a picture I think we'll use, and I'm going to select it. Choose Open. I'm going to choose Upload, and it'll pop in. Sometimes it takes a minute, but it'll be there eventually. There's my picture, and right under the photo it says Picture Description. I like to add a description, and it's good practice because you're helping persons who may be using an adaptive device such as a screen reader to avoid having a problem understanding your page. You're being ADA compliant, and that's always a good idea. So type this as you would describe it to someone over the telephone. What is that? Oh, that's a picture of. Come to the bottom, choose Update Profile. You do need to know you're going to end up back here. You won't be back in your course. And since we're here, let's go to the dashboard. The dashboard will show the courses that you are involved with. And here in the upper right-hand corner, initially we'll see Customize this page. This is useful for moving items around, or if you've been here a couple of semesters, you want the current content at the very top. I'm going to choose Customize this page. I'm going to move, for example, Moodle Support Theater up one spot. You can choose how many to show. If you've got 25 items because you've been here a number of quarters, you can reduce it down to just your current content and then stop customizing your page. Let's go back to the home page, or actually I'm going to go back into my test class from here. Both ways will work for you. And here we have it. Our picture is now in place and we're ready to use. Let's look a little bit at how to communicate with folks in Moodle. We have the announcements area here at the top, and I'm going to call your attention. We'll scroll down just a little bit. See where it says latest news? Okay, let's come back. Let's post a quick announcement. This is a way for you to communicate with your students. When we get to our screen, we're going to add a new discussion. I'm going to post an announcement, and I'm going to submit that announcement and go back to my main page. Scroll back down, and here in the latest news, we'll see our announcement. Very handy for getting out information. Another good way, and we'll come back down, is the quick mail. Right above latest news, we have quick mail. This is not Moodle mail. This is SOU mail. So if you send out an email here, it's just like sending out a regular email. I'm going to compose it. I have the ability of adding all of the students. If I just want to reach student 5, I can add that person or remove them. If I want to add a specific group of students, I'm going to select my first student, student 1, press and hold Control and select students 2, 5, and choose Add. This gives you an awful lot of flexibility in sending out your emails. Notice at the very top you have a view history and a view drafts. The view history is very useful to ensure that what you think you sent went when you think you sent it. Additional emails, if you have a need to send an email maybe to a counselor or someone concerning this information, you can add that email. You can add attachments. We do need in the subject area to include one. This is email and it is mandatory. You type your message. You come down to the bottom. Receive a copy? Yes or no. That's your choice. And clicking the button will send the email. It goes out immediately. I'm going to cancel because we don't want to spam people. Never a good idea. Let's see what else we should do. Oh yes, in our next episode, we're going to add a faculty contact block. We're going to make sure our editing is turned on. I want to put the box in now before I forget. We're going to come to the very bottom of the page and we're going to see add a block. We're going to choose add HTML. New HTML block will appear. One final thing I want to show you, this is starting to look pretty good, and I think if you wanted to show this to your students, you could. It's very important to understand, if you don't have this selected, students cannot see the class. So I'm going to choose Edit My Settings. Here in the upper portion of the screen, there's the short name, the course start date, and here is visible. As long as this is set to hide, only you will see it. To make sure students have access, change your setting to show. Let's come to the very bottom of the course and choose Save and Display, and now this course is visible to the students who have been enrolled in it, as well as you, the faculty member. Okay, come on back next time. We're going to show you how to set up a faculty contact block and a couple of other really good things. If you got questions between now and then, please stop in to the Center for Instructional Support in Library 321 because we're here to help.